Want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays Center. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, Nick Young. With him gone, we'll see how they get along.
You know, what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Freak in at center. Russell is out there with Kobe. Then there's Mo Harkless, and it's Randall in at the 4. The shot by Harkless, no good. Now here is Jack. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Thornton. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Head and still knocked it down. Nice composure. The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night. Free throw drops for Jarrett Jack. Here's Russell. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Russell's got his first basket of the night. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lopez a screen. Young a screen on Russell. And Jack, here we go. Young with no one around. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. A 3 off the inbound. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Mo Harkless. Freak's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And whenever Freak finds himself in New York, Clark, you can always bet on seeing his mom and dad in the stands watching him play.
Well, Freak is somewhat the pride of New York with his roots and ties to the city. When they own you, embrace you, you're theirs. And it's always nice to see a player getting that kind of love from his hometown fans.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. In the first meeting, he said that he didn't feel his team was as sharp as they needed to be in their offensive sets, and that is what cost them the game. He told me if we can take care of the ball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a much better position to win against this team. Let's see if that's the case.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the information. I think, guys, it's not the first time that shooting has been a focus for this team.
Not at all. I mean, a lot of their offensive philosophy really centers around their ability to create and take good shots.
And, of course, that's something that a lot of teams would benefit from, guys. I mean, they're looking to play a very cerebral and disciplined game today.
Here's Harkless. Shoots from the baseline. The rebound by the Nets. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Knicks in New York.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with a road win.
Now, here is Russell. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Nets trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Here's Thornton. Last game, 26 points. Shot clock at 6. And it's Thornton again missing. Lakers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Bryant dishes to Russell, out to the right wing. And again, the Lakers no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the Lakers with some changes. Brandon Bass is checked in for Julius Randle. P.J. Tucker comes in for Harkless. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Kobe. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Clarkson. And the Lakers with another miss.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Passes to Hollis Jefferson. Feeds it to Spates. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Kicks it to Jack. Goes up from the top of the key. And the Nets miss again. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior. From a defensive standpoint, they just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding.
Racking up the points down low, well, that's exactly what these guys have done this season. Check out the top-scoring big men in the NBA. Freak, number 1.
That is major productivity in the paint. I mean, they would love to get more and more of that from him going forward, because a scoring big man like that, guys, it's never easy to come by.
Especially not one with the arsenal of moves this fella has. He's mastered the art of low-post offense, and no matter what look the defense throws at him, he typically has a counter.
The Nets making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Jack with it. Pass to Kilpatrick. Spates sets a screen. The kick out to Jack. And the Nets miss again.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Shots good by Clarkson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jack against Russell. Jack passes to Kilpatrick. Spates sets a screen. Here's Kilpatrick. He's covered by Clarkson, and it's Kilpatrick missing. To the middle. And he uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got his second basket.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Jack. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Los Angeles on top as they end. And Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league.
Well, you have to make adjustments.
Well, at Kobe's age and with the 2 years, get up here. Lakers leading by 10. We've got Thornton. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Freak. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Jack against Russell. And Thornton kicks to Young. Inside, Jack got a piece of it. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Maurice Harkless.
Now into the lineup for the Lakers. P.J. Tucker.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Jack.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He finished with 31 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Lopez sets a screen for Thornton. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's coming off a 16-point game against New York. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Clarkson. And he gets it to go. Clarkson's got 6. 1:07 left now here in the second. Nets trail by 14. Jack dishes to Thornton. Lopez sets a screen for Thornton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, Lopez hunkered down and anchored in on that pick.
The Nets have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so. Oh, boy. Woohoo! Sweet move, tough finish. What a play.
Russell against Jack. Here's Young. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Boy, I love the great assist that time by Jack.
Lakers leading by 11. And the foul on Jarrett Jack.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Brooklyn. And Freak throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And here is Jack. Now the pass to Lopez. It's deflected, but he recovers it. And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers lead by 13. And time now to go.
Well, Roy,
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty.